Oh, well, hi there. My name is Mrs. Cowgill. I work at John Adams Middle School where I'm a school counselor. And today, this PowerPoint presentation is going to be talking a little bit about John Adams, some of the required classes, and me, because I love talking about me. So let's talk about me, and let's start with my name. And you heard it correctly. My name is Mrs. Cowgill. Cowgill is a phonetic word, which means that when you see the word or my name, you say it exactly like you see it. So cow is the first syllable, it's pronounced cow, and gill is the second syllable, and it's pronounced gill, like how a fish breathes. So if you look at this graphic of a cow and that little goldfish, my name's not Cowfish. My name is Cowgill. So if you look at the little arrow pointing at the fish, you'll notice that it's pointing at the fish's gill. So that's my name, Cowgill. It's not cowfish or goldfish. It's not cowgirl. So you know how there's two different types of letters in the alphabet. There's vowels and consonants. And that consonant in cowgirl is an R. The consonant in cowgill is an L. So you remember, it's just one consonant letter different. Every time I write in a Google Doc, it hard corrects to cowgirl. But it's not cowgirl. No, it's not cowgirl. It's cowgill. I don't know how to ride a horse. I drive a BMW. Okay, cowgill is also a compound word. A compound word, and I know you fifth graders know this, is when you take one word and another word and you stick them together and poof, you get a brand new word. So cow plus gill equals cowgill. So my name is actually a compound word, or I guess it would be called a compound name. Here are some of my favorite compound words. My favorite one being eyeball. Okay, so I work at John Adams Middle School where I'm going to be your school counselor. So you might be wondering like, okay, school counselor, like what is that? Well, let me tell you what it's not. I'm not a principal. I'm not the boss of everyone, though that sounds really tempting. Like that sounds really good. Maybe I want to do that one day. Anyway, I'm not a teacher. I used to be a teacher a long time ago. I don't work in the cafeteria because you wouldn't want to eat my food. Seriously. I'm not a bus driver. I have too many speeding tickets. So the only thing they'd give me is school counselor, and I'll tell you what that is. School counselors help kids with three different things: school stuff, friend stuff, home stuff. So anything dealing with school, classes, teachers, schedules, anything dealing with your friends, misunderstandings, fights. Sometimes that happens. I'm the person who can help you with that. And then anything happening at home that's concerning, I'm your person to talk to about that. But for now, we're just going to stick with school stuff. This is the John Adams Middle School website. There's a picture of my principal, Dr. Richardson. Now, boys and girls, don't worry. He does not have a tattoo of a blue circle with a white arrow on his forehead. That's just something on the website that you push and then you hear him talking. So at John Adams Middle School, we have two different types of classes: required and elective. That's it. No matter what school you go to, whether it's John Adams, Lincoln Middle, Malibu Middle, we only have two different types of classes: required and elective. And we're going to only talk about required classes right now. So required classes are the classes that you have to take because grown-ups say that you have to. So those required classes are, and remember, John Adams is on block scheduling. So that means that we have a math class 3 times a week. You go to your math teacher in their own math classroom, and you have that math class 3 times a week. Another class you take is science. You go to your science teacher in their science classroom, and you go and you have science 3 times a week. And then we have PE, physical education, where you wear a very stylish uniform that's flattering on everyone. PE is 3 times a week, again, because we're on block scheduling. And then finally, there's this class called Humanities. And you might think, yeah, what is that? Well, you take it now with your 5th grade teacher. Humanities is a combination class of social studies and language arts, which you take. So if you love social studies and if you love language arts, you're in luck. Humanities is 5 days a week because it's 2 different classes. Then I'm going to give you guys a cliffhanger. So we don't really do rock climbing, though we do have a rock climbing wall at John Adams. But a cliffhanger is a literary terminology that means I'm just going to give you a little bit of information and then nothing else. So when I come back and visit you in February, I'll tell you more about elective classes. But just a little hint, elective classes are those fun classes like music, orchestra, band, choir. Okay, maybe you're not musical. Then it would be art. Okay, maybe you don't like art. Maybe engineering or coding. So those are the fun classes, and I'll tell you more about that when I come back. And when I do come back, I'll bring a real live 8th grader who went to your elementary school, who can field all the questions honestly like a kid would. A real live 8th grader is better than bringing a real dead 8th grader. So, okay, so that's a little bit about me, and a little bit more about me, and a tiny bit about John Adams. I love talking about John Adams. I love talking about me. And I'll be coming back at the end of February or the beginning of March to tell you more about the elective classes, and I'll bring that 8th graders with me. So I love talking to all my germ kids, and you are a germ kid. Doesn't mean that you're germy or you have cooties. What that means is you're part of my group of germ, GERM, Grant, Edison, Rogers, Muir. So I can't wait to have all my germ kids as 6th graders at John Adams Middle School. I hope everyone has a wonderful winter vacation and see you in the new year. Bye.